sent on the ground out to second. Kipnis has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. White Sox nothing. Indians coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm watching the man they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. And he finished last season comfortably over 300. And he continues to show that he can be depended on to put together good at-bats, which is really all an organization and its fans can ask for.
John Danks is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, last year, not a season he's going to want to remember. He had 15 losses. This year, does not want to duplicate it. Rather have 15 wins. We'll see how it goes here.
Hard hit ball to second. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Batting second,
Francisco Lindor will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Yeah, a one-out base runner here in the bottom of the first. Now you've got the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up. Let's see if they can turn this into the first run of the ball game.
Edwin Encarnacion takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
batting fourth.
Mike Napoli will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cabrera's there. 2 down.
Batting fifth.
Jason Kipnis will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
You could see him just basically jumping at that first pitch. He pulls it into right field for a solid base hit.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Looking up is Eaton. Gone! So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Home run number 5 on the year. As the Indians continue to pull away, it's now 4-0.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Standing in now, Abraham Almonte. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to left as the Indians have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
And early on here, he's having real trouble locating his pitches. I mean, this is another pitch that's biting off way too much of the plate. They've roughed him up for 2 home runs already, and we're not out of the first yet.
Batting 8, right fielder.
Stepping in now, Colin Cowgill.
Cowgill.
Hot shot toward third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, he has really taken a pounding out there. That's 6 hits now he's given up in just this inning alone, and it's beyond time for a change. You've got to get him out of there.
Giovanni Urshela will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. Thanks sets. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. Cabrera is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. It's the Indians 5 and the White Sox nothing. Leading off the inning, Todd Frazier, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Here comes the first pitch. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, that at-bat was all set up with that first pitch curveball. You wonder if he got it stuck in his head that he was going to wind up seeing it again because he was way late on that last fastball.
Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro. As he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit to short. And that's through for a hit.
And on the mound, here's where you got to keep pitching like it's a 1-run game. You never want to get in that relaxed mode where you think, I've got some cushion. I can afford to give up some hits. Well, that'll spell disaster.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Urshela is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. So a runner at first with 2 away, and stepping in as the first baseman, Adam LaRoche. First things first, here's the throw over, and the runner back easily.
Keeping him close.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss as LaRoche finds himself in a quick 0-2 hole here. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Well, kind of strangely, Holiday has a bit of a reputation for rewarding the high strike. You know, and that can really upset the hitter sometimes because the pitcher isn't usually trying to throw it there. So we'll see if any of that shows up.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Almonte is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. A man left for the White Sox. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Michael Brantley will start things off in the home second, and they got to be licking their chops after that first inning output.
Yeah, and I think if you're a guy getting your second at-bat of the game and it's only the second inning, you know things are going pretty well.
Danks into the windup. First pitch on its way. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, this is really turning into an onslaught now. I mean, you see it right there. 7 hits against him now. We're still just in the second inning. And you want to at least give him a chance to work out of it, but at this point, I can't really see him turning this thing around.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. Cabrera going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, you knew he was going to be halfway to the cycle one way or the other. And I don't think he got quite all of that one, but he still gave it a pretty good ride. He's going to pull into second with his second base hit, and this one's a double.
Edwin Encarnacion will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. And this is lined hard to deep left. Cabrera with the catch. Here's the runner now headed for the plate. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't sure they were going to send him on that ball. This was hit awfully hard, but they decided to roll the dice and take a chance to score him, and it's going to wind up paying off.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A 2-run home run for Mike Napoli as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
I tell you, that's the perfect storm there. A power pitcher on the mound throwing a hard fastball to a power hitter at the plate. He takes a big swing and squares it perfectly. I mean, that's as long a home run as you're going to see.
Here comes Robin Ventura now out of the White Sox dugout. And we'll have a new pitcher coming on as that's going to do it for John Danks. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made, and he's off to the showers. Matt Albers is going to come on now here in just the second inning, so he'll likely be asked to work a few innings here.
Albert. The second baseman, number 22, Jason.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Line towards center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Whoa, that's what you call chuck and duck right there. This ball's going to come screaming right back at him. He doesn't have any time to get the glove up, and it gets safely on into center field.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game as the blowout continues.
Yeah, make it 4 home runs as a team now after that last one, and this guy's led the way with 2 of those 4. I tell you, I wouldn't give this guy anything to hit next time around. He's as locked in as you can get.
Center fielder number 35.
Into the box, Abraham Almonte. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And the Tribe keep it rolling as this will be extra bases again. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Well, these guys have been very aggressive on the fastball so far, and this is another example of it right here. You know, working the count is great and all, but if the guy's going to lay a fastball in there on the first pitch, no reason not to go after it, and he jumps all over this one.
In now, Colin Cowgill. Lifted in the air to center field. Eaton on the move. 2 gone.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Giovanni Urshela stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
And, Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout.
What's going on, y'all?
So what? A little bit after a while.
So wait a minute. Wait a minute. I had to pull my mic on this one. So what is the issue? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out. Excuse me.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air.
Damn.
Dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And the run is in to score from second.
Tack on another run there. They put up
Jan, so wait a minute. What is the issue?
This offense is definitely running on all cylinders.
Wait a minute. You saying who talks in this fucking show?
Brantley will dig in.
Oh, shit. You gotta excuse me. I wasn't just talking. You know what I'm saying? I was just here just to play. You know what I'm saying? I like to showcase my games. I do apologize. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I do talk. Sometimes I don't. I just like to showcase my games of what I got so far. That's how I get down.
6 of them score. We've played 2 full.
Just a gamer. You know what I'm saying?
11-0.
I usually talk like early in the morning or in the evening, but this is just sometimes I get comments like people tell me like, well, why don't instead of commenting or talking, why don't you just go ahead and just play the game? So this is what I do in the morning / kind of evening. You know what I'm saying? I mean, plus the things I talk about, Jan, you know what I'm saying? If you ever check it out again, the only thing I majorly talk about is what's coming out, what games is coming out, and shit like that.
Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. 1 away here to begin the third.
Well, first and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, excuse me, I'm not feeling my best because of change of the weather. Yeah, that's first and foremost. Like I said, y'all, I wasn't going to talk. I was just going to play my game, get my Rolex on, but I guess Miss Jan, you know what I'm saying, wanted, I guess, me to talk.
0-1.
And I was going to save this for later, but for all my, you know what I'm saying, I guess for all my GameStop people out there, man, who's basically, you know what I'm saying, well, I say it like this. For anybody who never checked me out on my games, I've decided, you know, at a panel of votes. Sorry about that. That's my ESPN. But what I do is I usually talk about what game is coming out or what deal GameStop got going on, because you know I'm a true gamer.
Jeez.
True gamer.
Finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. About
you know,
time,
I just
boys.
thought about when I do these, you know, sometimes I do talk, sometimes I don't. Because like I said, sometimes
Look out. That one almost got away from
sometimes
him.
people
2-2
just,
now.
you know what I'm saying, they
There's
just
one
want
thing
me to play the
base stealers
game,
don't
and they
like,
just want
it's
to watch the
when you
game,
throw
and
at
ain't
their
nothing
legs.
wrong with
Now,
that.
that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. That's just me.
Fastball, strike
You know what I'm
three
saying?
call,
But
as he couldn't pull the
I guess we
trigger,
can go
and
ahead
there
and
are
talk
two
about
away.
that since
This is where the scouting
since
report really
Jan
pays off. I mean,
one
sometimes
set
you just got to go looking for a soft spot
kind
in
of
the
get
guy's
pissed
zone,
off.
and they found
Like
one
I said,
there.
I get the weirdest fucking comments. You know what I'm saying? Some people, they're
In
like,
now
man,
is
all
Adam
you do is
Eaton.
talk. You don't really play that much.
As
And
he
when
will
you
take
do,
strike
mess
one on the
up.
fastball here, no balls and a strike.
So then I
That
don't.
pitch isn't going to light up
And
the
now
radar
I'm
gun, but it's
talking.
been effective.
Well, it doesn't
And,
have to.
well,
If you
I
get that
wasn't
good
talking. I was
movement
just
and
playing
put it
my
in the
game
right
regularly,
spot, it's plenty
minding my
good enough
own
to do the job.
business. And Jan one sec, man. If you check this out again, I guess I can
Into the
give
windup. Here comes the 0-1.
my scoop of the day and
Now
just,
a
you
swing,
know,
and he
talking the
pops
whole
him up.
nine. But
Right
anyway,
up the
ladies
chute.
and
This may be
gentlemen,
tough
this is
behind
for
the
all
plate.
my people
And
out
he'll get
there
under it to put it away
that
in
is
foul territory, and that ends
trying
the
to get
inning.
their gaming on.
Down
Let
in
me
order
get
go the
everything
White
together,
Sox.
because like I
They
said, this
trail in
was
this one,
actually supposed to be for
11-0.
later on. This wasn't even supposed to be for right now. But anyway, for all my people out there, all my GameStop people like myself,
Francisco Lindor
right
digs
now,
into the
ladies and
box in the
gentlemen, I'm
bottom of
gonna
inning number
turn
3.
this down so
Well, you
y'all
know,
can
he's been
kind
on
of hear
base
me a
twice
little
in this
more.
one already, so
But
let's see if
right
he can
now,
do it again.
ladies and gentlemen, GameStop
Hit
really
on
got
the
a
ground
big
down the
sale
first baseline.
going on.
This
That's
is
the squeaking
foul
from
for the
my
first
chair. Y'all
strike.
gotta excuse me. But GameStop right now, they got a big sale going on from July 3rd to the 16th. July 3rd to the 16th. That's a big major deal. And I ain't mad at that.
Third, but this will be
But
speared at
anyway,
third, and that was self-defense all the way.
for all my people
One
out there
gone.
that's been
Well, he's not
missing
really
out on a
fooling
few
anybody so
games
far
and
out
they
of that
want to
ballpark.
pick up,
Here's another
you know,
hard-hit
any.
ball. They're not
They
gonna get
got
anything to show for it.
WWE
Whatever he's throwing out there so
2K17,
far,
Mass
keep working.
Effect, NBA 2K17, and also Mafia
Edward
3
Encarnacion
for
now. As he goes after the
$19.99
first pitch
right
and lines
now.
one out toward right
Like I
center.
said, when I
This
talk,
will not get
I
out there
just,
deep
I don't know
enough as
what it
it's
is. The
run
magic
down by the
just
right fielder in
leaves.
the alley
You
for
know
the
what I'm
second
saying?
out.
And that's
But
one of those plays where you
Battlefield
might
1,
need
if
to
you
reinforce the laces
haven't
on your
played
glove
that
after
game,
this
if you
inning.
want to check it out,
This is a fastball,
it
and
is
hammered. That means smoke.
$29.99.
But he ends up with
Also,
nothing.
ladies
His
and
average
gentlemen,
is
if you're
gonna go
looking
down.
into a PlayStation 4 right now for $299.99, you
Here's
can
Mike
grab yourself a
Napoli now.
PlayStation 4, and
Left field
also
and
you
deep.
can get
Cabrera going back on
Grand
it,
Theft
but he
Auto
can't get it as it's off the wall.
5 for free. So that's a great thing. So not only do you get a PlayStation
I'm
4,
sitting up here thinking that
but
once
they
this
also
ball
throwing
gets
in the
down
game.
the corner,
And
it
what
was gonna
not
be
more
easy
better
two
than
bases.
Grand Theft Auto
Decided better
5,
of
you know what I'm
rounding
saying?
first, and he's gonna
Also at the
hold on
same
there with
time,
just
we
a
got
loud
some
single.
$29.99 games available. We got Halo Wars 2, once again Grand Theft Auto 5, we got Skyrim, and I know I fucked that up. I know I did, I
In
always
is
do.
the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Ooh,
As
there
he'll
we
line
go.
this one
Nope.
foul to the right side out of play. It's strike
We
one.
got Gears of War 4 for my Xbox heads. We got UFC 2 for $19.99. Once again, like I said,
The 0-1
Mafia
pitch.
War.
Boy, he
Mafia
comes
Wars,
back
Lord
with a
have
beautiful
mercy.
pitch
I'm
there, and
tired.
he's dominating this
Mafia
at-bat. It's
3
0-2
and
now. The
Titanfall
early hit total
2
about
for
what you'd expect
$19.99.
in
Like
a
I said,
score
ladies
line
and
such
gentlemen,
as
I do
this.
apologize. I wasn't even going to talk. I wasn't even going to, you know, really talk about anything. I was just going to mind my business
Good job to
and
spoil
play
that
my
one away,
game.
and he stays alive.
But of course, you got people that want to comment and get mad, but
Here's
it
the
is what it is.
0-2.
But
Hit in the air to
like
right
I said,
center
ladies
field.
and
This
gentlemen,
ball is carrying well. Back it goes,
another
and it
thing,
is
oh,
out
that
of
home.
here.
Another thing, ladies and gentlemen, is that they already in talks. So for all my people out there, once again, and I keep telling everybody, September the 29th, $80 to play PlayStation. Like I said, my information is kind of messed up because like I'm all off whack, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all, but let's start that over.
Boy, that guy on the mound
Basically,
right now is
long story short, ladies and gentlemen,
he knows that he threw way too hittable of a pitch
like I
in the
said,
situation when
September
he's
the
ahead in the count
29th
like
for
that. He should be
$80,
mad at himself.
they actually have available. Let me turn it up a little bit. The Super Nintendo will be available. The mini classic Super Nintendo, 21 games. But come to find out, they've already, Nintendo has confirmed that there will be a Nintendo 64 mini that will be coming out around next year around this time. Now the best thing about the Nintendo 64 mini is that they're thinking about adding 2 controllers, because like I said, when it came to the Nintendo Classic, and that's what I call it, Nintendo Mini Classic, don't get me wrong, it was a great thing, it was a great ordeal. I really loved it myself, but it was just, it sold out so quick. They didn't have a whole bunch on demand, and the ones that they did, I mean, they sold out like hotcakes. And then every ignorant person, and I gotta say that, on Amazon and everywhere else was selling for like $200-300. So I think, in my opinion, that's what really made Nintendo say, you know what, we're gonna go ahead and just turn that off. You know what I'm saying? Not deal. Oh, another homer. Okay then. But like I said, I think that was another reason why Nintendo got rid of the Nintendo Mini Classic, because when you start getting into a game system and you selling it for $200, $300, like I said, the one I say for $300, they actually modified it. And they actually had they said every Nintendo classic game on this one Nintendo Mini for, it was like I think it was like $329.99. So, like I said, hopefully, and I'm begging and pleading, hopefully they get it all together to where we can go ahead and actually have a whole good ordeal. I swear I'm knocking them out the park talking. But anyway, like I said, hopefully they can go ahead and it be way better than what the Nintendo Classic did. Because like I said, I really wanted one. I had the opportunity to get one. But like I said, the 30 games, that was cool, but I didn't get it. I sat back and I said to myself, no, it was a mistake, because I still want one. But, you know, like I said, people, they being greedy. And I mean, I can understand, because if you could make a good buck off of a product that you know that will sell, I mean, shit, I understand that. I mean, I would do it my damn self if I could. I would definitely do it myself, but that's not me when it comes to the games. I like to keep them instead of selling them. But definitely, like I said, September 29th, they already talking about, you know what I'm saying, the Super Nintendo. But they already getting ready for the Nintendo 64. Like, from what I heard, it's gonna be the Nintendo 64. They don't know how many games it's gonna be. We don't know that yet, but the one thing I do know is they are speculating the whole 1 or 2 more controls, because like I said, a lot of people were definitely upset with that one control and that not so long cord. Like I said, y'all gotta excuse me if I'm coughing and stuff. But I mean, yeah, like I said, you know, just to get the Nintendo 64, and in my opinion, the Super Nintendo, the Nintendo, and the 64, that was like my joint. After that, I left Nintendo, because I think that's when, like, yeah, the Game Boys was getting more popular, and they was doing their thing with the Game Boys, and I just left and I went straight to PlayStation. But like I said, the best part is they actually confirmed that they will be coming out with a Nintendo 64. Also, at the same time, they're actually thinking about doing a Game Boy. Now, like I said, excuse me. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I heard from just, you know, one of my representatives that I talk to when it comes to different stuff that might be coming out in the gaming world. They said that Nintendo is really thinking about maybe doing a Game Boy Color, but just like the Nintendo and the Super Nintendo, having maybe 10 to 20 games on there that's already programmed in. But with this Game Boy, they're actually going to give you the opportunity to actually play your favorite cartridge games. So that's another great thing that I definitely like. I definitely wouldn't mind. I'm a Game Boy freak. I used to, I think at one time, I think I had like 3 or 4 Game Boys. Excuse me. And that was like one in, let me see, it was one of my auntie's house, one at my grandmother's, and 2 at the house, because I would lose one and find another one. But that'd be great. Like one thing I do want to say is, how would you feel about that? But let's go ahead. Let's get right into this game.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Well, he's had a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on, so it's a great idea to go ahead and bounce one there on 0-2.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Hit to third. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. Now a dive with the baseball as he makes the tag. He is out, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17-0. Francisco Lindor is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Like I said, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, I had to pause my mic for a minute. But like I said, if you just checking this out, I was definitely talking about the new things that Nintendo is actually bringing for all my people out there that are in the love of classic, especially me with the whole Nintendo Classic Mini. Like that, in my opinion, was a brilliant thing. We are, if you don't know, we should already know, the Super Nintendo Mini Classic coming out September 29th, but they have already confirmed that they are working on right now a Nintendo 64 Mini. So we unfortunately we don't know how many games is going to be on there. We already know the minimum. We should already know Mario is going to be on there. We know that. We know for a fact that we're going to have some Link in there. We should know that. You know, maybe Metroid, stuff like that. Basically Donkey Kong Country. Basically stuff that we already know. The popular games is definitely going to be on there. But I'm just happy in the fact that they did go ahead and confirm that by next year, you know what I'm saying, springtime, like about spring in the winter, they are going to be bringing out that brand new Nintendo 64 Mini. And there also is in the talks of a Game Boy Color Retro, where it is going to be at least about 15 to 20 games built in, but then you will also be able to buy and play some of your old school Game Boy Color cartridge. So, I mean, like I said, Nintendo, you know what I'm saying, they really is trying hard to really bring back that classic, and I love it. You know what I'm saying? I was right in that era when Nintendo first came out. I mean, I had a Nintendo, you know, I had a Genesis, and they coming out with the Genesis Mini. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about that is, what I don't like is, you know, it may look good, but hopefully they give us them games that we like, because they already had a Genesis Mini system where you could put your cartridges in, but it also had games already built in. You know what I'm saying? And it had 2 controllers. You know what I'm saying? That was, I had that. It was cool, but you know, it wasn't, I guess in my opinion, it wasn't built well for me. You know what I'm saying? The fact that you had to put batteries, you know what I'm saying, at the bottom, you could put batteries in the bottom and stuff like that. I don't know, that didn't work for me, the whole battery situation. We couldn't get a little battery pack, or they couldn't give us a little charger or something like that. Like, I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, give me your opinion. You know, is it, I guess the best way to say it, is it worth bringing out another Genesis console, like a little mini Sega Genesis? Like, is it worth it? Because I know for a fact it's going to look like the original Genesis. Is going to have the volume button, and for all my people out there that don't know nothing about that, the original joint with the volume up and down and the button. So, I mean, like I said, I feel that right now they already got the handheld Genesis. We already have the old school one where you can actually put real games and it's built in, but it's the batteries that I hate. You know, why did they make a system where you have to put batteries in the system to play it? It's kind of stupid, but that's all. Like I said, right now I'm really hyped, and I really can't wait for this Nintendo Minis to roll out. That's gonna be, in my opinion, the best thing, like for Christmas, because I'm an old school head. You know, I'm 36 in the game. I know I'm old to a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, but I like that. Another thing, ladies and gentlemen, do not forget, man, GameStop. You know, for all my people out there just looking for some games to play, or games they haven't played, you know what I'm saying? Right now they're coming out with shit. Right now they're coming out with they sales from July 3rd all the way to July the 16th. They got a lot of games, and also if you looking to purchase a PlayStation 4, right now they have the PlayStation 4 Grand Theft Auto 5 bundle. You buy the game system and you will get the Grand Theft Auto 5 for free. So that's a good thing, you know what I'm saying? You buy the game system, you get the game for free. If you don't want to go through all that and you got a PlayStation, Grand Theft Auto right now is on sale for $29.99 or $24.99. I gotta look at the paper, but I mean, yeah, they got some great games that's on sale. Matter of fact, I picked up Mafia 3. Y'all gotta excuse me, my voice trying to go out, but Mafia 3, if you haven't played it, I mean, in my opinion, a lot of people kind of shitted on that game, and I know it's not a Mafia 2, but it's a great game. You know, give it a try. It don't hurt. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, if y'all looking for, I know NBA 2K for wrestling 18 and basketball is coming out, but they got 17 and well, not 17. They got WWE and NBA 2K17 on sale, $19.99. You really can't beat that, you know, especially that 2K17, something I love to keep in the collection, even though the new stuff is coming out. They got Skyrim. I know I say that wrong as hell, and I know I'm gonna get hit for that. I know I am. But that's right now, $19.99. So, like I said, they got a fleet of games that if you got a little cash in your pocket and you looking for something to, you know, tie you down into the brand new, you know, games come out starting in September and August. Right now, that's the time to do it. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, just check it out. Go online right now and check out all the goodness that they got, because I'm telling you, I went in there with a purpose, and you better believe I came out with some great games. I came out with this game, MLB The Show, and this was $19.99. Mafia 3, $19.99. Far Cry 4. I ended up getting that game for, what was it, like 12 or $10.99. Yeah, I think it was like $10. No, it was $10. It was $10 solid. So just because these new ones is coming out, I love when the new ones come out, because they give you the opportunity to grab some of these ones that you missed when they originally came out, because they, you know, $59.99, I know that's not a lot for games. Trust me, I know it's not, but sometimes, you know what I'm saying, when you got to pay them bills, sometimes that $59.99 is a little too much for your blood. You know what I'm saying? And especially when you got, like I said, 2K with wrestling and NBA 18 coming out. Assassin's Creed. I mean, come on now. You got Marvel versus Capcom coming out. Shit, like I said, it's a gang of games that's coming out, you know what I'm saying, in the fall. And, oh yeah, Madden 18, can't forget that, you know what I'm saying, all my Madden heads out there. So, like I said, it's a gang of games that's coming out, and I know me, I think it's like, what, 5 or 6 games that I know I got to pre-order. You know what I'm saying? I do got some pre-order, because it's, for the first time, it ain't like the usual. You know, usually we get, you know, of course, Madden, then NBA, you know, then they'll shoot us out, you know, a couple games. You know, like I said, this is like the, I don't know, I call it the World Series of games, because we got buku coming, you know, thanks to E3 and everything. So, hey, I mean, definitely, ladies and gentlemen, if you get the opportunity, go to GameStop, you know, go to your local GameStop, or go online, check them out, because they got buku. Matter of fact, I forgot Cuphead, that's coming out. So like I said, man, it's a lot of games coming out, man. If anybody have any questions, and mind you, like I tell anybody and everybody, be respectful. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to be respectful to y'all. So please be respectful to your boy. You know what I'm saying? So if you have any questions, if you want to ask me about a game that's coming up, or something that you might have heard, like for instance, for all my people out there that like me, I'm a PS4 head now. I know there is working on the PSP3. It's gonna be and this, I guess you could say, is an exclusive. I talked a little about this before, But my boy told me that they did get some he did get some paperwork dealing with GameStop, talking about the PSP3. Now what this PSP3 is, if you've probably seen it on YouTube, then that is correct. It is going to be a 10-inch screen, touch screen. It's going to have like these block type handles that you can slide on and you can take off. Some diagram is showing that you can't take it off. Some diagram is showing that you is. We just don't know which one they're going to come out with. As they said, it's going to be the answer to the Nintendo Switch. As they going to call it, is bigger, is better, and the fact that, you know, instead of playing your PSP games, like instead of having like cartridges or anything like that, it's going to be more download, just like the PS Vita. So you'll be able to download all of your games. So if you have any PS Vita, they're going to let you get your PSP games on there. So they're giving you that. And also at the same time, you will be able to, like the PS Vita, you will be able to use it for your PS4. So look at it. Think about it like this. A 10-inch screen that you will either be able to slide the joysticks, the Joy-Cons off, and you will be able to play your PSP, you know, games, or your PS Vita games, or shit, hell, like knowing me, I would be able to port your PS4 games over and be able to play it on a 10-inch screen. Yo, I can't wait. Don't know when this thing is going to come out. I just know for a fact that yes, it's going to be something huge. It's going to be something big. And I can't wait, you know what I'm saying? From what he told me, and mind you, I ain't gonna get my boy name out there like that, but from what he told me is, yes, they're trying to work on this for at least for next year, something like around this time, close to summer, maybe spring. So they really trying to get all this together. You know what I'm saying? So we can have that ability to do this. And I know he was saying that don't be surprised, because everybody knows Xbox, and I'm not trying to jump all over the place, but I'm trying to, since the one individual kind of got on me, and like I said, I wasn't going to do this until later on and talk about all the good things that's coming out and stuff like that. But since the PSP3, as they calling it, is coming out, I know he was saying don't be surprised if we get a new PlayStation, maybe a PlayStation 5 finally will come out, you know, because with the Xbox One X coming out this Christmas, I can see PlayStation already right now working and trying to figure out what they can do for the PlayStation 5. Now, the one thing before I get on the PlayStation 5, the one thing, and I don't know if anybody agree with me on this, and hopefully y'all do, but I feel, and this is just something that I feel that a lot of people, like myself, when it came to the Xbox One, I think they should have just sat on that Xbox One for a little bit. I don't think they should have came out with the Xbox One S. You know, maybe later on down the line, I don't know, that's just me. Later on down the line, then maybe they could have sat on that. Then right now, introduce the Xbox One X. Like I said, y'all, to me personally, I just feel like Xbox is doing too much. To me, I feel like they like a recording artist, where you will see them recording you know, 2 or 3, maybe even 4 CDs within the same year, doing too much.
Make it 6
you know what I'm saying? But
he continues to give them fits
unfortunately,
to the bottom of the 6th
when it comes to the Xbox, I love the Xbox. I love everything about it. I love the hardware. I love the fact of, like I said, I was a true Xbox head. I actually, the last PlayStation before this I had was actually a PlayStation 3, so it wasn't that long ago. But I've been running with Xbox since the first big bulky one. Then I went on ahead, you know, just moved on down the line to the 360 and stuff. But like I said, just my opinion, ladies and gentlemen, I just feel that Xbox, they rushing. I think they doing too much. I think instead of them taking their time, like PlayStation is doing, like right now, we've had the PlayStation 4. Been out for a minute. Now they come out with the PlayStation Pro. Alright, that's understandable. But when it comes to Xbox, like I said, I think they could have just sat on that Xbox maybe, I don't know, maybe a couple more months. And then went on ahead and then came out with the Xbox One X. I don't think they should have did the Xbox One S yet, because like I said, ladies and gentlemen, Xbox One S is remarkable. You know, that 4K display and stuff like that. It's good, don't get me wrong. It is good, don't get me wrong. But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, why do that? Why give us the Xbox One, then the Xbox One S, then as soon as the Xbox One S come out and we starting to get used to it, then you announce Project Scorpio. Like I said, man, Xbox, you're doing too much. You really gonna turn, in my opinion, you're really gonna turn a lot of people off when it comes to Xbox, because my opinion is this: why get an Xbox One X right now when I could sit back and I can get a Xbox One S? Because you know, when it comes to the Xbox One S, you know that's gonna go down in price. You know they, and then especially with the Xbox One, you know that's definitely gonna go down in price. So you're gonna have an option to deal with not one but 2 systems that you know for a fact is going to go down in price. But I mean, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, that's just my personal thing, you know what I'm saying? It's not a vendetta. Like I tell people, man, you buy what you buy.
Over to his left,
there we go. Like I said, you buy what you buy, you do what you do. I ain't mad at you. You know what I'm saying? But let me go ahead and stop talking about all that. Let me get into this game. Like I said, once again, I want to thank each and every one who checked this out. Like I said, this wasn't even going to be, sorry about that, ESPN ringing. This wasn't even going to be a major video. This was all about just, you know, me relaxing and just playing my game. You know, letting people see what I'm playing and what I'm doing. But instead, I got a comment, and, you know, because of that, I said, you know what, bump it. So, let me go ahead and just finish out my game. Hopefully.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. In the air to center field, and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. It's a solo home run for Todd Frazier, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Ready with the 0-2. Hit to short. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now.
The batter.
Brett Laurie will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Swinging a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. And Napoli will look up and put it away, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run. Jake Petrichka will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Colin Cowgill is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Grounded to short. And Rollins will throw him out 1 away.
Now batting. Third base.
Stepping in, Giovanni Urshela. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Garcia is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the 2nd out.
Left fielder number 23, Michael.
Settling in now, Michael Brantley. He singled his last time up. Here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Come on, you can do it.
Here's the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Liner towards second.
There you
and
go.
That's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
There you go.
He'll take the turn and head for second.
Now batting. The shortstop.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Francisco Lindor. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Swing and a hot shot toward third.
Good.
And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner.
That's home.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. In the pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution. Just draw a line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
There we
Shot
go.
back up the middle.
Right in there,
a base hit.
On the side.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. And that wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoke.
Mike Napoli will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And it's quickly 0-2. Looking to minimize the damage here. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's the 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center after it is eaten. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Adam LaRoche will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that
well, ladies and gentlemen, if the game does stop, you know what I'm saying, first and foremost, I just want to thank everybody for checking your boy out. Next time, I guess I'll talk more. Jan, 1 sec. Thank you very much for commenting. It's your boy DJ King A1. If it stopped, I'll holler at you later.
Will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout
okay, then we
victim
good to
last
go.
time. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Boy, he has been a first strike machine. I can't remember too many guys that have even been ahead in the count.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Calgio sprinting after it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Jimmy Rollins will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ballgame are growing dimmer by the batter.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it here for Josh Tomlin. Zach McAllister will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. They'll need to guard against that.
Hit out towards second. Kipnis is there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Jason Kipnis steps in with 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here.
Well, he's just stroking it back. I was watching him earlier in batting practice, and he looked good, but I didn't know it was going to be this good.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Cabrera. 1 out.
Well, he fails here in his bid for a 5-hit ball game, but he's had a game to remember, no doubt about it.
And now a pitch on the way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center.
That's out.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Caught the damn ball.
Probably going to be his final at-bat, so you figure he won't get his 3rd home run of the game, but still, he's been a real handful here in this one.
Abraham Almonte steps in with 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Garcia is in his tracks now.
Shit.
And that will retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe, but not to fear. And welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Adam Eaton will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yep, this is mop-up time out there right now. But hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Almonte is there, and it's a picture-perfect beginning to the 9th inning for a pitcher. 1 pitch, 1 away. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
You know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Almonte is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch. Jose Abreu will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Another good win for these guys, and they're playing some confident baseball out there right now. That's their 4th win in a row, so they've got things firing on all cylinders.
Well, like I said, y'all, that was a good game. Your boy just slaughtered them. You know what I'm saying? For all the ones that checked your boy out, once again, thank y'all so much. I don't know about that jam 1 sec, though. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to relax, have a chill day, relax. But she had to just stir it up. But anyway, thank y'all once again. I'm glad I was able to blow these
One
dudes
more look
out.
at the final line score
Camera
there to see the great pitching
is coming
performance
soon,
that led his guys
so
to
y'all
the
can
victory.
see your boy and you can hear me. You know what I'm saying? So it is coming soon. Thank y'all so much. I get at y'all later.